Oh, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you get a look inside Rocket Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They run it again with Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Trevor, 63.
Throwing is Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Tiger Swamp. Great, Delta.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey,
Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Bills nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Returnable here for Davis. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 43-yard line.
73. Great. Out.
Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Well, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now 3rd down and very long.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 55 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-0.
21. Bills nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jihad Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Brewing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. So big, so no, so long as she get really so now I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Pussy J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me.
that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it. Just short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your light. Let it down. The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. Now an opening past the 30. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
All right, so if you're going to be a kick returner in the National Football League, you need these two things. Balance, vision, and yeah, speed doesn't hurt too much either. And all three of those were evident there. I mean, what a return that was to set his guys up, starting this drive inside the red zone.
Thirteen. 180. Ready, shot. I'm out here. 180. Report. Sit up.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Eagles 0. Now, after the touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Philadelphia. Now Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down. Use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Big time play for Philly. And even 50 yards.
Silver, check.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. A short kick. Down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Third and goal for Hurts. This one caught at the 4.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Justice Hill to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hands up.
Bateman is the motion man. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
No, we changed it.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now to throw on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on second down. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
They'll take over first and 10.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Set. 180, 180.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's inside the 40. Saquon Barkley. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Hey, report! Report! Alpha, say what? Hey, hey! He changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. From the gun, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Second down, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this.
Oh, I'm ready.
Third down and 9.
Ready. Let's ready. 13. Get on.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Hopkins sent in motion. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And third down coming up. Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
No, we changed it.
Hopkins sent in motion. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Rush to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a critical juncture in this game. And even 30 yards. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
On first and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Bateman is the motion man. On the handoff, it's Henry. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 15-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the option, they give it to Henry. Huff running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Baltimore first down.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. To throw is Jackson. Rolling right. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. They always say, Greg, that's a dangerous throw to make, but they executed for the touchdown.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where it's like, no, yes, right? The ball comes out of his hand, and everybody on the sidelines holding their breath. That is the cardinal rule. Never throw the ball back across the middle of the field, but sometimes you get away with it. In this case, results in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. She'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down.
Here's Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To throw, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
10 yards. That's good for Eagles.
They'll run it here with Saquon. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Down at the 31. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, 8 for the first down.
Don't touch that. Right anyway, huh? Tiger Hornet. 63.
They'll drop to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Phil King.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Will get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for an Eagles first down.
Another Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And the Eagles going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the water.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Here is 1st and goal.
73. Great. Shot. Right anyway, huh? Yeti. Carl Yeti. There. Delta.
Hurts again. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, what is it? Finish it on. No, we changed it.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on 1st down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for second down.
Alpha, Alpha, sit on. 180. 180. Right shot. Go.
Here's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
At the 39-yard line.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, we wish you a terrific night.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's JC and Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's brought down at the
With the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now Mariota. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with... No option here but to throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Crosby-Merritt. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Daniels. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. Flipping left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Commanders went for it, but they could not pick up the first. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Hurts. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Complete. It's Dodson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
Very set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7. Commanders nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The drive begins with a carry by Klasky Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 31, here's 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
To throw is Daniels. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out right around the 39.
7-yard gain.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Daniels. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Daniels looking to throw. And he is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
Do they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You want some explanations.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the gun on third down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Washington
19.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
brings up second and 10.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go.
Back to throw. Daniels. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. That's it, a long-time Eagle, great Zach Ertz. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Great. 63, 180.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting 3 here before the break. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So not the greatest of first halves for them, but a little ray of light here at the end. The late turnover becomes 3 points before the break.
Well, they certainly needed something positive to go their way. Maybe 3 points doesn't seem like a huge deal in the grand scheme of things, but at least it's something to build on as they head into the half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 9 now. He's got his man. That's Hurts downfield. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And the Commanders' first down. I'll pick up the 44 yards
on 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt.
Commanders' first down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
12 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
To the air goes Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Jake Moody now for the point after. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Airing it out deep for Smith, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
No, touch it. Trimmer.
They'll look to throw here. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Working out of the gun, Daniels. That's Samuel, caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Crash. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Dragon 60. Cowboy.
Now Daniels. That is caught at the 7. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop him.
Jalen Lane, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes it a 17-10 score. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. They go play action with Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Hurts. Complete. It's Dotson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Second and 6 coming up.
It's now second and 6.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Here now, third down. Back to throw again. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Where will the pressure come from? 4th and 6 now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. They'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in what you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
He's back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Tressway now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. That's pulled in at the 32. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over, so a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Let's go. Trap throw 80. Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready? Liking 18. 60 by 6.
Now it's McNichols. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when them coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's